Mr. Speaker, the Auditor General's report shows there's a high risk of unsafe bridges in our province due to shoddy and missed inspections. I hope the Transportation Minister would agree that ensuring our public infrastructure is safe and secure, and this should be a top priority of his department. Given the Auditor General's finding, Albertans are wondering, how does this government have enough money to spend on empty hotel rooms at the Olympics, patronage posts for defeated cabinet ministers, and weekend getaways to Jasper, but they cannot properly fund and coordinate bridge safety inspections?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. The honourable member, I'm glad he looked at the auditor's report, and I would draw his attention to the bottom of the page, the first page of the report, and that the sentence there says exactly, we did not find evidence of unsafe bridges. Mr. Speaker, we work very hard at maintaining this province's infrastructure, and will continue to do so. And I think Albertans can have complete confidence in those structures.
Honourable member.
Probably just by luck when you didn't do the inspections. Mr. Speaker, given the fact that this government's record on acting on the Auditor General recommendations is downright terrible, and given that their inability to prioritize spending and needs are putting Albertans at risk, I have one simple question for the Transportation Minister. Where are the 150 bridges throughout Alberta identified in the Auditor General report that were not inspected on time, and why didn't the Minister care enough about safety to ensure they were properly inspected?
Well, Mr. Speaker, I'll try to say it more simply. The fact is, Mr. Speaker, the auditor's report talked about the inspections. The fact, Mr. Speaker, the inspections have been done. The fact is, Mr. Speaker, we've acted on the recommendations of the auditor. We appreciate that. And, Mr. Speaker, we would never be able to keep up if the opposition was in government, because they wanted to cut infrastructure spending by 25% for 4 years in a row, Mr. Speaker. So the chances of us maintaining the infrastructure is much greater with this government in place, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable member.
The facts are you're 150 behind. Mr. Speaker, given the government waste is to blame for important frontline bridge inspections falling by the wayside, and given the Auditor General has pointed out the Transportation Minister again failed to prioritize the necessary spending to maintain our bridges, how long will it take the Minister to fix this failure and properly coordinate bridge safety inspections?
Done and done.
The honourable member for permission.